What's going on, everyone? Eric here from Xhale. We've got a video for you today that's going to be a quick holiday gift guide of stuff from the shop. We've got things priced out in a couple different categories for you. So we'll start with kind of the under $10 and work our way up through some of this other stuff. But if you look down here, we've got a couple options. Like I said, into that $10 category, probably best bang for your buck are going to be these ballast dynamic gloves. We have them on sale through the holiday right now, so these are actually under $7, which is insane. So great gift to pick up there. We've got two good stocking stuffer ideas for you. Number one, defog for your mask, always a good option to have. People are always running out of this, so decent thing there. And this is my top sleeper gift of this entire thing, and it's in the under $10 category. This is a little D-ring that mounts onto your weight belt. You can put it on either side, clip stuff off to it. Super useful, and not a lot of people know that these even exist. So this is the one right there. All right, moving on from the under 10, we're now going to be at under $25. First thing I've got here on the table is just going to be a straight up dive flag. They wear out quick. Everybody's dive flag is always beat up, so it's something that's always good to have. They also have this little stiffener on the back that's got to be on there, required by law. Those things break off all the time, so always good to have an extra one of those. The next thing here, this one you're going to need to know what kind of spear gun the person has. So these are Rob Allen grips. They make all kinds of cool colors for the Rob Allen spear guns, so that's a fun gift option, but obviously you'll have to know that this person has a Rob Allen spear gun. But they're under $20, and it's a cool little thing to toot up your gun a little bit. Another good one, Dexter fillet knives. We've got these in two different sizes. This is the shorter one. Right at that $20 mark, maybe a little bit over, I think. Or no, they're $19.95, I think. So these things, one of our favorite fillet knives. We always come back to these. They just work. They're easy to sharpen, and they last forever. Next up, J-tube snorkels. These are their Xhale snorkels. Super simple, but one of those things that wears out all the time, so always good to have spares. Everybody always needs an extra one. We've got kind of two in-betweener categories here for you. Number one is going to be masks. So masks obviously vary pretty widely in price range. We've got this guy, which is like our Xhale snorkeling mask. If you look those up, they'll be on the website under snorkeling mask. But these guys are on sale right now through the holiday as well, right around the $23, $24 mark. This is a great mask. It kind of fits a ton of different faces pretty well. Good spare mask to keep around in the boat, stuff like that, and it's at a great price point. You know, you can move your way up. We've got a bunch of different masks up on the wall over here. Just grab this one as an example. They're going to get up into that $60, $70 price point. This is the Rife frameless. So awesome mask. It fits a ton of people as well, but it is a bigger frame. So there's going to be a lot of different options for masks. And it's one of those things that you can get for someone, something that maybe you think looks cool, and they can swap it out if it doesn't fit them right or whatever the case is. So also in this kind of in-betweener, always a good go-to, just the Xhale gift card. That way you can put whatever amount you want on there, and a person come get whatever they want. So didn't really know where to place those because they're in between price categories. But moving along, we've got our under $50 category, which the hats are definitely on the bottom end of that. So don't worry, they are not $50 hats. They're right around, they're $28 a hat. So all the Xhale hats, we've got a ton of different designs and colors. We've got some cool ones with like hogfish on them. Some of the leftover ballast hats as well, so keep that in mind. One thing every Bahamas hunter needs is extra slip tips for their pole spear. You can never have too many slip tips for your pole spear. Even if you had every tip that head hunter makes, it'd probably still not be enough. We also have all the other brands of slip tips available, but these are probably the most common one that we see out there, so that's what we grabbed. So that's a good option. Those guys are right around the low $40 mark. Pair of neoprene socks. Again, one of those things that just kind of wears out over time. It's always good to have a backup pair. Or just a freshie, you know, have some nice new ones. For the lobsterer in your life, the good old greenie lobster snare. This thing is a staple in the lobstering community. Probably the world's most popular snare. This thing is great at snagging bugs. And yeah, another one of those things you can't have too many, because you get one and then everybody else on the boat is like, oh man, what's that snare? I want to use that. And then you gotta hand them all out to your friends. Now, moving along, We've got some apparel and stuff. This is all going to be kind of under the $50 mark, and some of this is actually going to be, or sorry, under $100 mark. Some of this is going to be less than that even, but we've got all the Xhale board shorts and shorts are on sale through the holidays. I believe they're 20 or 25% off. We've got a bunch of different bathing suit options, volley shorts, actual like kind of nice wear out to a decent, you know, Florida cocktail night. I don't know. There we go. A real pair of shorts. All the leftover ballast shorts are deep discount. If you're looking for just a cheap gift, you know, maybe you don't like this person too much, but you got to get them something. These are all going to be absolutely dirt cheap. We've got a bunch of board shorts and I think a few hybrid shorts left in the ballast stuff. Some new options. We've got new long sleeve UVs. These have been a real popular design with the frigate. Flip says Florida Bahamas on there. These are like a new ultralight UV shirt that we're doing. We've got the changing ponchos, changing towels, whatever you want to call them. These are a microfiber. They're a little bit thinner than like your average towel poncho kind of thing. Easy to change into your wetsuit under this. Love those. And what else we got up here, Rod? Deep apneas. This is kind of moving up to the next class of stuff. So we're going to be over $100 at this point. But a decent pair of carbon blades. If the person that you're buying a gift for doesn't have composite blades, this is always an awesome thing to upgrade to. And we've got a few different fin options, but these ones are probably our most popular because the blades themselves are right at $280. It's a really hard price point to get to in the carbon fins. So those are a really good option for that. And then kind of moving up to the top end over here, we've got the Cressy Victory spear gun. This is a new gun that Cressy has put out relatively recently. We're very happy with them. It's an awesome gun. They are on sale through the holiday season. They're under $400, which they usually retail right around that 400 up mark. So this is an awesome little setup and a good deal for the holidays. And the last thing we got for you is kind of hiding back here. We've got the Rife Vortex wetsuit. It is wintertime. Wetsuits they wear out pretty quick. Usually people get maybe 2-3 years out of a suit. Sometimes longer if you're milking it, but they do wear out in the wintertime. We love wearing these 3.5 mil suits. It's going to be right around that 417 mark. So if you're looking for something a little nicer to get somebody, wetsuit, spear gun, we got some options for all that stuff, as well as we've got a ton of stuff in the store in general. So if you want to look at other spear guns, other suits, whatever the case is, everything is here. So there's just a quick rundown on some gift options for the holidays. I hope you guys had an awesome Thanksgiving going into Christmas time, and we'll see you in the shop and see you next year.